How do NCAA standardized test scores affect eligibility? Have you ever wondered how standardized test scores play a role in NCAA eligibility? Well, the landscape has changed significantly. As of the 2023 to 2020 for academic year, the National Collegiate Athletic Association no longer requires standardized test scores like the Scholastic Assessment Test or the American College testing for initial eligibility in Division I or Division Roman II sports. This is a big shift for student athletes. Now, eligibility is primarily based on the student-athlete's core course grade, point average, and the completion of a minimum number of NCAA-approved core courses. This means that student-athletes can focus more on their grades rather than stressing over standardized tests. In the past, the NCAA used a sliding scale that combined standardized test scores with core course grade point average to determine eligibility. For example, a higher grade point average could offset a lower test score, and vice versa. However, this sliding scale is no longer in play. Currently, student athletes need to maintain a qualifying grade point average in their NCAA-approved core courses. For both Division I and Division Roman II, a total of 16 core courses is required. The minimum grade point average thresholds are to 0.34 Division I and to 0.2 or to 0.04 Division Roman II, depending on the source. While the NCAA has removed the requirement for standardized test scores, some colleges and universities may still ask for these scores for admission or scholarship purposes. Coaches might also want to see these scores to evaluate academic readiness for their programs. Therefore, student athletes should check the specific requirements of the schools they are interested in. This change means that student athletes can now concentrate on consistent academic performance in their core courses instead of preparing for standardized tests. This shift can reduce the pressure associated with test-taking but highlights the importance of maintaining strong academic performance throughout high school. In essence, standardized test scores no longer directly affect NCAA eligibility, but academic performance in core courses is still a vital factor. Student athletes should prioritize their coursework and check with prospective colleges about any additional testing requirements for admission or scholarships.